Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background. My Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You already know, okay? In today's video segment presentation, we're going to do a little quick brief run through of the Snap-on supplemental flyer, just as well as I have a little slight minor tool haul for you today. All right, but I ain't gonna hold you up too much more longer in the introductory of things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dive right in. So walk with me. Let's get it. Alrighty then. So today is Friday. For all my peoples out there in the precious metals and stacking community, metals is down, so you should already know. Back up the truck. We out here. Let's get to it this weekend. All right, so now what we're taking a look at is the Snap-on supplemental products flyer. All right, this is for September 2021. We ain't gonna spend too much time with this particular flyer right here. I just want to take a look at just quite a few things. All right, we'll take a look at what's here on the front face of the flyer. Okay, this is a Cool Smoke HP with a turbo adapter. Here shows a part number. And this is what the item would look like. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to move along and we're going to dive right in. All right. What they're showing up top here is some Gerber knives for the hunt collection that's available now in the supplemental flyer. They have this Remix Tactical, the spine. You have the Keynote and the kettlebell. You have the Vital Big Game folder here. All right, moving along. Just give you a brief description of how things is looking. Not nothing too crazy that I see. There was one thing that I was interested in that I just happened to take notice in this particular flyer. Was this here. All right, the power drill starter kit, just to give you part number, the drill. All right, add on our family of bits to the Snap-on ratchets and drills. So these are your Auburn attachments. And here's your part number, PMX PDT 266ACC. All right. There wasn't too many things in this particular flyer that hasn't been in some of the last previous flyers. Everybody's very familiar with the Nipex Cobras. And you have some other off-brand, least inexpensive, more budget-friendly equipment. As you can see, this is SP Air. This is made in Japan. All right. Moving along, what we got here, I'm just basically seeing some of the same attachments for your air hammers, a shock kit, punch kit, and radiator rocket coil and line cleaner. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move along into this little minor tool haul that I got for you today. And we're going to dive right into it. So walk with me. Let's get it. Alrighty then, while I was on the truck, as you can see, I did pick up this vacuum brake bleeder. The part number is BB900 8. All right. So this was the only thing that fortunately I picked up this week from off the truck, because I actually have a special order that I'm waiting for quite a few other different things, just as well as last week while I was on the Snap-on truck, I started to record. But what happened was I got into a little deep conversation with my tool truck dealer, and it deflected my attention from continuing recording. So I never uploaded the footage while I was on the truck last week. When it comes to this Snap-on box, all right, there's still some organization that I need for this box, just as well as I'm continuing to finish off the US General. And what it is that I bought some organizations, and basically the dimensions and the sizes was a little too long. They couldn't fit for what I needed them for. So I never technically made a video to demonstrate them. It's not to say that they weren't good items. Some of the items was made by time savers. Just unfortunately, they didn't fit for my intended use as far as what I wanted to do with them. So I had to go along with a different organization, because, you know, with the Snap-on box, I have a lot of sockets at the top, and there's some organization that I need to do with some of the other drawers, just as well as there's some things that I want to finish off, you know, with the US General. It's just my time been a little occupied, all right? Like I was stating on the Snap-on truck, you know, I'll be putting out content amongst 2 different communities over the same channel, accommodating, you know, the stacking community just as well as the tool community. So in the past, I have been putting out a lot of stacking videos when it comes to precious metals, but I haven't forgot about the tool community and things like that. You know, I'm doing things a little bit, you know, step by step, baby steps. You know, I'm not speeding or, you know, just trying to put out just anything. All right. I want to make sure that the content is correct. Make sure that I have, you know, all items in hand. Unfortunately, like I said, when I did pick up the time savers, I was going to shoot a video on them. But when I actually got them here and I realized that they weren't fitting, I didn't want to basically put out a video on them, you know, and I wasn't basically going to use them. All right. It's not to say that I don't recommend them, all right, because there's plenty of individuals out there who use the time savers. Just unfortunately, for my intended use and the type of sockets and how many sockets I have and the depth and the space that's within the Snap-on KRSC 430, it's not fitting what I basically need, because I do have a lot of sockets, all right. But when it comes to this vacuum brake bleeder here, as you can see, it's the ultimate one-man brake bleeding unit. Use compressed air to generate deep vacuum to bleed old fluid and air front hydraulic brake systems. Reduces repair times, increasing productivity and profit. The new design with unique patented built-in safety valves to prevent accidental fluid spray and spillage. Compact size allows easy operation within wheel arch area. The universal rubber fitting holds securely on the brake bleeding screw. Quick connect coupler for hose interchange as required. It's convenient. Hanging hook and quick release trigger allows hands-free operations. The float valve shuts vacuum down when container reaches full to prevent brake fluid spray if capacity is accidentally exceeded. External shutoff valve closes when not in use to prevent fluid spills when stored. And clear drain hose provides a visible inspection of old fluid during bleeding. Okay. So, you know, this is the vacuum brake bleeder. And once again, the part number is BB908. All right. All right, so we're going to end this video right about here. The weekend's here. Today is Friday. I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their weekend out there. Keep it a safe and a blessed one as always. All right, and, you know, on Friday evenings, tune in to CP the Tool Addicts live streams, just as well as at the Heavy Wrench every Saturday evenings and Power Stroke Jules live streams. Alright? Peace.